Welcome back. All right. So we're going to continue the jersey countdown today, going from number 200 to number 191. So we're into the top 200. We are definitely into jerseys. I like quite a bit. It's getting kind of fun again to put these together. And I'm doing this on the day that Carolina's released their new away jerseys, which, man, I don't understand why they don't just go back to what they had before. But that's me. Anyways, number 200. The Anaheim Ducks, this of course being the original Mighty Ducks of Anaheim jersey. I like the colors. The striping's okay. I was never as big a fan of this one as a lot of other people are. It's definitely one that's higher up now than it would have been if you'd set me up 20 years ago with this and said, hey, you're going to have this many jerseys and Anaheim's going to be this high. I would have thought you were crazy. I was one of the few that wasn't a huge fan of this when this one first came out, and it took a while for it to grow on me. Number 199, Seals. So the Seals, this is one of those word marks that actually ends up pretty high. There might be nostalgia that's part of it as well. This, of course, when they have the A's colors. And I like this one. This is the Team Classic from Adidas. I also have the CCM version of this one. And they're the same. They're the same. So there's no reason to have both in the countdown. Number 198, and the first one that's not a California-based jersey, and that is the Belleville Senators. This is the white version of the Belleville Senators. I like the shoulder patches on this as well. I think it's nice. Belleville has a nice look. I like their jerseys quite a bit. I guess if you line them up, it's BBB, Better Business Bureau. But anyways, so that one's number 198, the Belleville Senators. Number 197, it is the Hershey Bears. It is the white one. This is one that when I was putting this set of 10 together last night, when I saw this, it was like, didn't I already talk about that one? No, I've only had the one Hershey jersey so far in the countdown. I did double check and verify. This one, of course, being higher ranked than the the chocolate brown one. I like this one quite a bit, though. The cream color here on this stripe here. I think it's well done. I like the logo. I like the look. Mentioned before with Hershey, I do like the fact that they don't have like the Capitals logo on here anywhere, which would clash with it. It's the reason why with the Admirals now using the Nashville logo on their shoulder, I'm like, it's kind of too bad because it does clash, which I understand is probably part of the reason that AHL teams changed their color scheme to match their parent club, but still. So, number 196. The white St. Louis jersey that they have just gone away from to go back to an older design, just updated a little bit. I like this one a lot. Obviously, you see the fleur de lis in the neckline. I like that. This one it's a size 50. It doesn't have the button. I expected the button. There's no button on it. Huh. So it wasn't after. It was after the first year. This was one of those ones that was difficult for me to find in an Adidas. Much like if you're trying to put together a collection right now using Fanatics, there are certain white jerseys that just aren't made for retail, and it's a matter of they don't sell all that well. I think that's what it is. The dark jerseys just sell better, but I do like this St. Louis one a lot. Hopefully, it's not retired for good. All right, so halfway through this, so we'll go ahead and do our standard stretches that we've been doing. We haven't been doing stretches? All right. Number 195, a Vancouver Canucks throwback. This is a Reebok. This has the V's here on the sleeves. So what's interesting is the Abbotsford Canucks have A's on their sleeves in this part too. And so that's kind of a throwback to the old Vancouver Canucks stick and rink days, and the V's there. They've always had a V somewhere on their jersey, at least back then. And I'm trying to think with the Orca the last time. Nah, not really so much with the Orca era, but obviously with the skate era, the flying V. But yeah, so it's not bad. Pretty nice. It is funny to me though how much fans during the skate era wanted the stick and rink back, and then they switched to the Orca, and now people want the skate back. But I'm old enough to remember that because I'm really old. So, 194. This Carolina jersey I like quite a bit. Now, one thing with this Carolina jersey is this is a single flag. That means it's a tropical storm. So, that's why they have the double flag now. I still think for home and away, this is what they should be. Just put the double flag on the front. And, yeah, I like the shoulders. It's gray, but you can still see it. There are some jerseys where they have a shoulder logo. You can't even see it. Thanks, Utica. But, yeah, I think this one's really, really well done. This obviously was the third jersey for the team at one point, and now they have a black home jersey, which is similar to this. But, yeah, so while we're debating Carolina designs today, I'll probably be doing a video on that later. All right, number 193. Colorado's third jersey. I love this one quite a bit. Now, the logo here is very much Colorado Rockies styled throwback. It is obviously the Colorado State flag too, because Colorado State flag's right on the shoulder, so you can see the similarities. But yeah, I like the colors quite a bit. The dark blue's nice. The maroon in the sleeve here is nice as well, and obviously in the C there, and a little bit here as well. I just think it's really well designed, and I've always liked this one a lot. This is one of those third jerseys when they came out with it. I was like, you know, if they did that for their home and away, I wouldn't mind. I know a lot of Avs fans would. I know a lot of Avs fans would not like that to be the home and away. I get that. But for me, I think it's just a really, really nice design. 192. And again, illustrating just how many jerseys I have that I'm enjoying right now. This one being 192 is kind of crazy to me as well. This is the first reverse retro for the Florida Panthers. And this being a throwback to, it says 96 because that was the year they went all the way to the Stanley Cup final. And it is swapping red for blue. But as you've seen earlier in the countdown, they had a blue one very, very, very much like this. Just that this gold here, sorry, there's a cat at my feet and there's been rabbits at my feet. This gold here is a different color than the colors they wore originally. But outside of that, it's basically the same. Very nice jersey. It comes in at number 192. And number 191, this one illustrates just how many jerseys I have that I'm a huge fan of as well, because this Griffins jersey is a thing of beauty. The Grand Rapids Griffins might have the best branding in the American Hockey League. I think that logo is absolutely fantastic. I think it's very well done. It's got the Wings logo on the one shoulder, which is fine because it matches their color scheme. And then the Grand Rapids Griffins shield right here on the shoulder, the coat of arms. So, yeah, it's a CCM. I know I got this one from the AHL store. It's a blank because I think all my AHL jerseys are blanks, except for like one practice one there that my wife got me a long time back. But, yeah, it's very well done. Very nice. I do like the shiny gold in the logo. There, you can see that now. There, you see that? That's fantastic. So, well done by the Griffins, by Grand Rapids, and yeah, Grand Rapids, Michigan. So, one of those AHL teams that shouldn't be too worried about the new paper transactions rule in the National Hockey League, where you can't just send a guy down and say he got sent down. They have to physically go to the American Hockey League team. So, for the teams that are close to their AHL team, it's not a big deal. For the teams that aren't anywhere near, it's more of a problem. At any rate, there you go. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. It's greatly appreciated. Hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. A ton of these videos, of course, and we've still got 19 left to go. So, thanks again. I will talk to you guys soon enough.